Folks, this is not an argument anymore between right or left. And you've got to stop looking at everything in right or left. It is not. It is statist or capitalist. That is the only way to look at any of this anymore. Reject anything that looks right or left. It is statist or capitalist. Now this is how, and I get along with him. I just disagree with him on this point. I don't believe that a company's success negates their status as a private business. Because then how is that any different from progressives that punish success based on tax penalty? You're using success as the measure rather than whether or not taxpayer dollars were involved. So I don't consider that to be a conservative argument. I look at it like this. I think that too often conservatives want to only do half the work and then they expect the government to do the rest. This is why I was against Defense of Marriage Act. Not because I'm not a Christian, a very, error-prone one, but because I don't believe in seeking validation from a godless government. Anytime that you go to the government to seek a validation or sanction or certification, then you are demanding that government give your status, your position validity. And if taxpayer dollars are involved, I have no problem with that. I'm consistent on that. But I have a problem with the state telling private businesses what they can do and what they can't do. Because I think the free market is more powerful than the muscle of the state, number one. And number two, I think it's lazy for private citizens to eschew their conservative principles when it's convenient for them and seek remedy through the state instead of doing it by their own means. Now, that might seem like a harsh position, but it's consistent. Like I said, I'm not here to make people comfortable. I'm here to make you think. So and correct me if I'm wrong on that, Kane, but that's just, it is regardless. It still is.
Yeah. Freedom should be the filter we look at everything through.
Exactly. It's not an issue of right or left. It's an issue of statism versus capitalism. And that's how all of this needs to be viewed through that lens. And I think that makes it a little bit easier for people as well to identify and be more consistent with things.